My name is Mr. Steve.
Welcome Storytime.
I'm a storyteller. Hello, everybody! Da-da-da! What was I even doing there? It's me, Mr. Steve, and it's time for another story time! And today is the final book that I will be reading from my Halloween Storytime Marathon. So, Loveworks Leadership is a nonprofit in Oklahoma, and I do story times with them. And they said, we figured out a way to do a safe, socially distanced Halloween party, and we want you to do story times via Zoom. And it'll be an hour, and you'll be reading a couple of stories. And then they said, hey, we have had such a turnout, so many people want to come, that we're doing 2 hours in order to keep people socially distanced. We're doing 2 hours over 2 hours, and we're going to have you read 8 stories. And as it turns out, there was a problem with traffic, and so the second half of it started later anyway. I only ended up reading 7 stories. Today I will be reading the 8th book. It's called The Night Gardener, which sounds like a horror movie, but not like a really scary horror movie, like an A24 artsy horror movie. Midsommar. So I've never actually read this before. Never read it, never opened it up. This is a first. If this is a first for you hearing it, then it's also a first for me reading it. So there you go. The Night Gardener. Let's read this, shall we? William looked out his window to find a commotion on the street. He picked it up and took it home. He found, if this is my commotion, I'm going to call him Commody. Commody the Commotion. Mwah, you're so cute. Oh, wait. William looked out his window to find a commotion on the street. He quickly dressed, ran downstairs, and raced out the door to discover the wise owl had appeared overnight as if by magic right in front of Grimlock Orphanage. What a great name for an orphanage. Grimlock was a Dinobot. Those were dinosaur transformers that showed up that were, me, Grimlock. Mm.
Me, Grimlock, not nice, Dino.
William spent the whole day staring at it in wonder, and he continued to stare at it until it became too dark to see. That night he went to sleep with a sense of excitement. Oh, here's the guy with the ladder. I think that's the Night Gardener again. The following morning, William was not disappointed. Wow, look at that. Is that a kitty cat? Wow, a kitty cat in a tree. Each day, William discovered a new topiary. That's the word for when you get like a plant or a bush and you cut it into a beautiful thing, like in Edward Scissorhands. If you don't know what topiaries are, just go to Disneyland or Disney World or Epcot. Sorry that you have to go to Epcot, but there you go. Each day, William discovered a new topiary. Next was a friendly rabbit. How do we know it's friendly? Maybe it's got a gun in its rabbit hole. We don't know. Followed by a pretty parakeet. Is it really pretty? And then a playful elephant. With each new sculpture, the crowds grew and grew. Something was happening on Grimlock Lane. Something good. Something tells me I'm into something good. The next day, William dashed out of his home and followed the crowds only to find the most magnificent masterpiece yet. Wow, it's a dragon! How amazing is that? Festivities continued long after the sun had set. They hung cool lanterns on the dragon. As William was about to head home, I think William has spotted the Night Gardener. He spotted someone unfamiliar. Could it be? It's Enrico Palazzo!
Hey, it's Enrico Palazzo!
So he followed him into Grimlock Park. The gentleman turned to William. There are so many trees in this park. That's my voice for him. There are so many trees in this park. I could use a little help. It was the night gardener. Can you believe it? The night gardener. It's Sam Elliott. Under the light of a full moon, they worked deep into the night. Then eventually the boy just passed out. William awoke to the sound of happy families walking by and a gift from the night gardener. It says for William on those shears there. The whole town had come out to admire the night gardener's and William's hard work. There's a giraffe and there's a brontosaurus. I don't know. There's a whale. There's a rhinoceros, and there's a bear. Midsommar. Over time, the leaves changed. Yeah, well, that happens, and then fall, until there was no evidence that the night gardener had ever been to Grimlock Lane. But the people of the small town were never the same. Because, now people have come out of their houses and they're spending time together and they're buying lemonade, getting ice cream, not social distancing, sneezing in each other's mouths. They're doomed. And neither was William, because see, William became the night gardener's sort of apprentice, and now look, he's making a tiny little Pokemon. And that's the end of that story. Yay! That was a sweet story. That's also one that could be made into a movie, into a pretty cute little kids movie. Anyway, hope you guys like that. That was my 3 Storytime trilogy of books from my Loveworks Leadership Halloween Marathon 2020. That was a whole bunch of fun. I did 7 stories in 2 hours and 15 minutes. A crazy marathon that I didn't think that I would be able to do, but I did it. And it was a lot of fun. Be sure and check out the video. Link in the description. I've been trying to get that out for like the last 2 minutes. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. Be sure and like and subscribe and all those things I'm supposed to say because I'm a guy on YouTube. We will see you guys later. Bye!